we're looking forward to 2026 to be a real breakthrough year, with projects happening, and I hope there will be multiple projects. We definitely need a couple, pioneering projects. After that, there could be quite a bit of replication. Um, we will have support from some organizations, and I know you all have your own organizations as well. So, if we all pull together, I think we can make some great things happen, and and moving pretty quickly. And of course, I have here with me Aubrey, my partner, who will be speaking today, and we have, of course, quite a big effort going on in China, and Aubrey is most of the time these days over there in China, working with that community. And I think the key word is community. I think that's what we would like to use our pyropods and LifePOD and the different products that we're creating now. We'd like to use them as a catalyst for building community, and creating a secure community, food security, water, everything, shelter that's needed. And so that'll be, I think, the theme. That'll be the big the purpose, really, in the new year. So we're not here selling products so much. We want these products to be locally manufactured and locally used to create the wealth, and the health in the community, wherever these technologies are adopted. And this will create prosperity. And Aubrey and I, we're not worried about how that goes, financially. We believe if we can get this momentum, we don't see enough happening. So let's get it going, and then we'll see how we all will prosper as this really gets moving. So we're happy to have a core team. We do have a good friend there in Uganda who's traveling in the car. He told me he might not make the session today, but we do have Kenya, Nigeria, and our Ugandan friend. I would say as a core group here. So this is fantastic, and I think we'll make some introductions. I think maybe all of us can introduce and each other to each other. Then Aubrey's gonna give us some thoughts, I think, for the guidance for the new year. Um, so and I don't know, Aubrey, have you met Mark and Sir Anos?
No,
Maybe not. Sir Anos,
first
we haven't
time.
met before.
Everybody's here first time, except
Mhm.
you.
Okay.
Really,
So.
not really, Aubrey.
Oh
We
yeah,
met
well,
sometime.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at in WhatsApp group. Yeah, we met a long time ago.
Previously.
Mhm.
Yes, well, we want to get ourselves organized for action and make even from the beginning of the year. I really believe that how you make a beginning is predicting how it's going
Yeah.
to go.
Hmm.
So we need the energy, we need the push, to mobilize, and we'll talk about how that'll go. But first, let's say hi to Sir Anas. Are you able to introduce now?
I
So
can hear you
how is everyone doing?
pretty good.
It's nice to be here.
Um,
I know
Hmm.
maybe obviously in China it is morning there, but here it is
No, no,
evening.
no. I'm in Canada. Okay, I'm back
Oh, you are
from
in Canada.
China. Yeah,
Oh, oh,
you know,
that means I'm going to
to
join
meet.
you guys.
Yeah, meet my family. Right. This is
Yeah,
union time. Yeah. So
yeah. I see your videos, amazing videos for the for the
okay.
Christmas. This thing.
Hmm.
So happy holiday to
Thank you.
everyone,
Yeah.
and happy New Year in advance.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Anas Yakub, known as Anas. Yeah, I'm an educator in the Holy District 101. So collaborating with the Sea Life, trying to bring Web3 education and health education to young people. We are trying to raise the young generation so that people can be productive to themselves. We want to build youth like me. So that we should a youth should be raised up. He will be independent by himself and ability to solve real life problem and every aspect. So that's one of my part, and I'm trying to help people from the undeserved communities because in Africa there is a lot of economy, or I would say a lot of invention, new technology will be invented, but to reach Africa, it will take times. So I want to be a bridge for that, to whenever new things or new ideas come to the world, then the African youth will also be in the road journey. So that's the main thing I'm perfectly on. But I'm still a student, but I'm trying to make myself a leader in that aspect.
Great. I like to work with young people.
Okay. Can I talk?
There you are.
Yeah.
You're here.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Good evening. My name is Babagana Bukar. I am as well a team member as far as this movement is concerned. I work as an admin with the Sea Life project. That was how I come to know about this thing. But I am a public officer working with the hospital here in Nigeria, northeastern Nigeria. I am a farmer for the past 6 years, but I suspended farming activity last 2 years ago because of poor economic policy of our government. So I feel this movement is a plus. We are rich in terms of knowledge about the agriculture we do here. And this innovation is indeed a welcome idea for us. One is ready to key in with himself, his family, and all other people around us to see that it become to fruition. I am in. So this 2026 is going to be a year of consolidation to see how we can move this project forward, how we can actively participate, so that we give the success story to our community, our government, and the world at large. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
So another
next
Ugandan.
One. Yeah.
So
next one to introduce.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. It's around 6:21 p.m. in Kenya. Yeah, I'm glad to be part of this team. Okay, Richard, we have been in touch for quite some time. Thank you so much. And it was just by a coincidence. I sent you a video of our chicken rearing project funded by the 3 foundations from Netherlands. Our chicks are now 7 weeks old. And in March, we will start collecting eggs. There are around 400 chicks. My name's I'm Mark Soro Nyasoro from Kenya. I'm the executive director of Kind Heart Organization, which is duly registered. We celebrated our 5th and 4th anniversary on the 19th November 2025. And Kind Heart Organization, we have worked with several organizations internationally. Like in Germany, we have worked with the 2 organizations. In Netherlands, 3, Norway, 2. And I think next year we will work with the BMZ for the same project of chicken rearing. And last week, we registered a cooperative whereby this will be a movement for the farmers who are in the rural communities to sell their produce and also to market their produce. And we will also do the value addition through the cooperative. And I'm really glad for what you people are advocating for. rural communities, like in Kenya, we have lands in the rural communities, but these lands are really, we still use our traditional ways of farming, whereby if in any case we can join hands together, we can do like a kind of organization. We are structured in such a way that we have over 15 community-based organizations which work with over 100 youth groups and women groups. And these youth groups are located in the heart of the rural communities. So thank you, Aubrey, for your wonderful videos. Even though some are in Chinese, but we still follow the pictures. And Richard, we thank you for bringing us into this. And my prayer is that let us start small but move steadily. Even pilot projects make people know each other, the ways of operations, the challenges. Like chicken rearing projects we are doing with the Netherlands and the Germans, we have started in a very small way. And being that we have registered the community, our cooperative society is called Rural Harvest, whereby the rural people, the people in the rural communities will really, really benefit. And sustainability bit of it is really sustainable because they will be saving, they will be putting their shares, and these shares can be multiplied into by other organizations like the government or other governments from other countries. So we welcome you to Kenya, we welcome you to Kindat organization, plus the community-based organizations we are working with, even the youth groups and the women groups. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. Okay, next one.
Katongola.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe.
My name is Katongole. I'm from Uganda. I am a climate activist. I do basically, my profession is in dealing in the agriculture sector. I'm an agriculturist. I'm a farmer. And basically, I deal in certain business of agriculture, like tree planting, growing fruit trees, like planting as in like mango trees, fruit trees. Those are basically which I'm basically dealing in. And I'm advocating for the climate change because basically in Uganda, we have back days we have been at operating, we had our tropical climate, but right now we are going into a starving over desert because of the afforestation has been carried out through Uganda, actually in Kenya, in Nigeria, it has been participated in, whereby our governments are too quiet about that. And that's why my spirit of climatism, my activism in climate, and I am planting more trees in Uganda with different students, with different schools, so that I keep on uplifting the spirit of the climate, the saving of Mother Earth, because we are experiencing a desert in Uganda and the East African community at large. And I think it's all global because now right now we are experiencing a global warming. There are floods.
Yeah, we have trouble.
Connection. Yeah.
Yeah, the connection. Yeah, it's okay. So everyone looks like everyone
I think we're all introduced now. And I think it'd be great, Aubrey, you can share the ideas that, we've been talking about as the, the guiding theme, the way we would approach mobilizing people to work together.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Aubrey. That's my English name. My Chinese name is Jun. Jun means original one means military, but I changed it to something else. Yeah, because I realize there's more important things. Anyway, I was born in China, and then came to Canada to study chemistry. Then I sort of quit the chemistry because I got saved. I used to be an atheist, diehard communist. But then I came to Canada and realized there's a one God and there's one Savior, and I got saved. Otherwise I could kill myself. You know what I mean? People grow up without guidance and without meaning of life, right? And they get lost. But I got saved. That was 1994. And then I got eager for the Lord to preach the gospel, and I went to the seminary school. And then I quit because it's all about the leading of the Holy Spirit, right? What you do is not what we plan to do. It's all about His guidance. He sees things from high. He clearly know what we should do. Anyway, so I end up, going back to research, and at there I got called again, to serve Him, but I don't know how to serve, right? So anyway, I stumbled. I study the Bible, I preach, I do a lot of things. I publish, I work with another person. We publish 19 books on the Bible, all in Chinese. We got 2 translated into English. But then I realized, yes, we can get, up to, to a very high stage, and then we can see things, but still we need to calm down. So I realized going up and coming down, then we can finish the full circle, right? Otherwise, we can fly in the air, we can get very enlightened, but we don't know what to do on the earth. So anyway, I had went through the whole process, and now I realize we need to truly understand what He wants us to do, right? To build a better life on earth according to the heavenly laws, according to heavenly guidance. So that's why I found Richard. Actually, I started doing aquaponics, and then learned that sandponics is the best system than the puffball system. You operate the pump 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's without stopping. But I started doing sandponics. I learned this very simple system, replacing soil, so that you end up having no weed, and also everything automated. And so the fish are happy and the plants are happy because they work in unison, right? It's like husband and wife, and like yin and yang, right? So instead of fighting each other, they work together. So I think that's the main thing that humanity should do, right? We shouldn't fight each other. You know what I mean? Right now we have this tension between China and the U.S., right? We see this the fighting each other, the idea, I mean, the tendency is everywhere. So that's why I understand a lot of people trying to help Africa, but still, after many years, think about it, how many years the West is trying to help Africa, but Africa is still poor, right? So that we see there's something out, some other plan is in action, trying to make us all poor, right? So we fight each other because we fight each other for the limited resources. So we know this is not right, but we don't have the way to overcome it. Anyway, after knowing Mark McMurtry, who is the inventor of IAVS, the Sandponics, and also after knowing Richard Nelson, I realized that we have two good systems. We can combine them in one roof, and then we can make both work in unison. So we can have food to eat, fresh food. We can have, living, a house that is living. We use the sun mainly to power everything under the roof. So we call it solar roof, right? And so I realized we can truly, come up with something. We can call it whatever, LifePOD. Right now we call it. Yeah, we can truly live a life that is, good for everyone. Because we have a body. We need to eat, right? We need to have a secure and warm place to live, right? That's human need, right? Then we can truly be happy and then have time doing something else, like talking to each other, teach each other, teach mutually, right? So we, as a whole, humanity can truly, uplift their understanding of the universe, understanding the rule of laws by God, and then to work with nature, because right now humanity is developed as a result of hurting the environment. We all know that. We all see that. Earthquake. Weather changes. All because of how we work with nature. If you fight with nature, if you damage the nature, destroy the nature, and then you get a result, right? So anyway, now I realize the situation. I like to work with whoever want to actually suffer as a result of human, as a result of twisted understanding of the universe. So we can work together, create a community that is, work with nature, and then love each other, right? That's mainly the teaching of the Lord, to love God and love one another, as we love ourselves. So if we truly apply this principle, in humanity, and then realize, we need to have a reset, reset. I'm talking about not the human reset, I'm talking about the heavenly reset. I'm talking about the Jubilee, right? Every 50 years, we need to set everyone free. The slave, the master need to set himself free, right? To go with the teaching of the Lord. So anyway, so I understand we can use this to set everyone free. Even the one who rule over us, because they are not free. They are slave of themselves. So anyway, so I'm glad to meet African brothers here, and we can truly apply, right, the principle, and by working together, by working with each other, by sharing, right, openly share what is coming from the one source, then we can truly, help each other, uplift each other, So I'm glad to be here, and yeah, I'm sure we can have a lot, right, to share, have a lot to, to yeah, to work together. Yeah, so I look forward to meeting each one of you. Hug you, and then to to truly have the brotherhood that we should have. So anyway, that's so much for now, and I'd like to hear more from you.
I'll tell a little story. Aubrey and I, we were working together for 3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
And we work remotely.
Yeah.
He just said wants to visit with you and hug you and get to know you actually, right? In real life, as they say. So we're both in Canada,
Yeah.
but Canada is very large,
Yes.
country. I'm over in Montreal. He's over in the Pacific coast, Kelowna,
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of inland. We didn't meet until I went to China
Yes.
last year.
Yeah, we met in China.
So, I think that God has a plan for all of humanity, right?
Yes.
We're all His children.
No
matter how we worship, no
Yes.
matter, so long as we understand
Yeah.
that we're one family,
Yes.
then, in this day, we have gifts, we have the technology, what we call technology, it's the plan of God, to bring the world together, bring the people together,
Yes.
all the people of the world. And I think that, we use this revelation. So, and I, people wonder, well, what is science? Is science supposed to separate us from God? I say science is the Holy Spirit. Science is the
in
Holy
action.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Yes, in action. Yes, revealing to us truth, right? The way, the life we should lead. And as Christ said, when we're together, 2 or 3, that what that means is consensus. We have a revelation from the Spirit.
Yes.
And everyone has that. Doesn't matter how they access, right?
Yes.
What their way of worship is, what their way of belief is. Everyone has the truth inside, because that's the Great Spirit lives in us.
That's right.
So when we can pull together, and I see this as a global mission. It's one life. It's we have to share, what this understanding is. And so science is not separating us from God.
No.
Science is revealing to us how creation is.
Yes.
God's creation. When we see creation, we see God. And as we learn and understand, we cannot be destroying, our world around us.
No.
The world is sacred. Life is sacred. So, when we can put this in the approaching all these issues in a way which we all understand is the right way. Everyone says, well, what's the right way? As we say, division, and polarity, everyone is feeling like they're separated from the other one. Well, we can break through. We can break through that is a man-made separation.
Yes.
It's not heavenly.
No.
Not the heavenly guidance, that we feel from the Holy Spirit, from what the Spirit inside us. So yes, although we're separated by all these distance and time zones, and
Yes.
we'll learn to live with that as well. We can work 24 hours a day.
Yes.
because we're all awake. Someone's awake and working at any time.
Yeah.
And as we share what we're learning, we will break through. And the real purpose is community.
Yeah.
The real purpose, and this is what the theme, that Aubrey and I were speaking and saying, our purpose is not creating products, commercial business purpose. It's livelihood, right livelihood comes from a right understanding. We don't have that anywhere in the world. I've been all around the world. Aubrey's in China, you're in Africa, I'm in the West here. We know that the economy is failing us. It's economy of scarcity. It's oppression. There's
Yes.
certain knowledge, that is actually forbidden. It's not taught. It's suppressed,
Yeah.
like sand ponics and
Yeah.
like bubble
Bubble
tech
tech.
and
Yeah.
so forth, right? So we'll become a channel for this learning by creating a network. And what we want to do is put it into practice.
Yes.
Let's not talk about these things. Let's apply. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's apply it, and as quickly as we can.
Yes.
And soon as we have examples, and they do not need to be large. I love what you're saying, Mark. Make it small. That's what we have the LifePOD. The LifePOD is a family, product for a family, and we will set the family free.
Yes.
Free from oppression of food scarcity, because food comes from God. It comes from the sun,
Yes.
the water,
Yeah.
and the understanding of life, right? We call it ecology or ecological design, regenerative systems. So life science, again, the science part is, don't be afraid of the science. The science is our Holy Spirit, acting in us, and we're in control because we're working together with the Creator.
That's right.
We're not working in a opposition. We're not feeling that we're dominating. No, we find our belonging. We find our place. And it's a glorious place, that God has destined for everyone. So yeah, that's our plan, for 2026. Let's and in China, we have an example where they're going quickly, where things that are important get done, they don't hesitate to do what they can. So let's look at it that way. It's not about getting a lot of money from some source. I do recognize, and this is what we were talking about, resources are limited. These things that set us free are not well funded. I have found that all over the world, if you come with something that is going to upset the system of economics, the system of scarcity, the system of oppression, you don't get funded. You don't find that resources coming to you. If you're doing something that is in alignment with the current evil, system of exploitation, you get funded. You get funded nicely, quickly, or, but the results are not what we want. So we have to put our heads together and find our way through this problem, and recognize that it's there.
Yeah.
And that's why the LifePod is a breakthrough. It's the tip of the spear. We need that action plan that is, no one can stop it.
Yeah.
Because we've made it simple. Aubrey and I, we've been grinding, on the way to make the most important discovery, or not even a discovery, but it's a knowledge. It's most important knowledge. Make it very accessible. So this is what we will be, seeking to do. LifePod is very humble, small product, small, work that we can create, but it will hopefully be the catalyst for change, among many things, right? How we work with the chickens. Yeah, small chicken farms, 400, 300. You don't need a chicken farm with hundreds of thousands, million even of birds. No, that's industrial. We reject this idea of industrial agriculture. It does not serve people. Does not serve people. You'll have thousands of farms instead with hundreds of chicken. That's the right way. And same thing, that's why we go small with our LifePOD. Yes, it's aquaponics, but on a small scale, on a personal scale. And I think that, and that's a beginning. Certainly we will go bigger. We're not saying we won't have farms and farming. Yes, we do. We go from the LifePOD, we go to the Life Farm. We call it also the bow house and the long bow house. That's looking at the structural system. And my purpose here as an inventor is to bring solutions that are quite simple, technically simple, but science strong, right? Um, Life has complexity. We cannot deny. So, but at the same time, life operates with simplicity. So there's a underlying complexity on the superficially. It looks simple, and that's what we want. We want answers that are easy. Well, complicated answers with sophisticated complexity that is man-made. No, let's reduce our complexity and let the nature show us the right way. And so this is what we do. I think that so there are many technical issues as we go forward, but it's not just technical. I think that's the main thing going into this new year with this team, that we put this overall guidance, in place, that understanding that our goal is for people. Our goal is not, we're not fascinated with technology. We're loving people and creating community.
Yes.
And community, I think the community will save us, all of us. We need to rebirth. What is a community? Strong, sovereign, self-sufficient, and abundant, with abundance, driving, from the heart of that community. And I truly believe that we can make that happen. So that's our team, that's our purpose, and we'll be doing it in North America. We do have indigenous communities here. In the USA, we have many Black communities, former descendants of slaves. Yes, they struggle still, right? And in that country, it's what's happening in USA is not well. Anyway, it's all God's plan. So we can't see that whole picture because we don't think with the mind of God. We do see into the mind of God, but we will never fully understand, the purposes. But we will take all of that, energy, whether it's bad or good, and use it to the purpose, for building a better world. That's what we do. So that's a team we'll build in the new year, and I think we're happy you're here as leaders, in your own communities, just to have a good understanding of what's driving us, because when you understand that fully, I think you'll be ready to go all in with what our plan is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your insight. Very happy because I've been following what Aubrey have been doing. When you went to China, you came back. The technicalities of designing the PowerPoints and putting them in place, the sizes, the inner, the thin layer, the outer layer, the inner layer. It was really, being that I'm in the health sector, I'm a health professional but our communities, we are structured in such a way that you find each and everything we do reaches the households. So food, like this food baskets, we need to increase the food baskets. We need to come up with the seed banks, and the community, they are rich in doing that. Now when we are doing, you see, with the organizations from Netherlands, we are going to do, we started with 400 chicks. So when the Germans saw that we are doing well, they told us to do it 3 times. So next year, we are starting with 1,200 chicks, courtesy of the German organizations. And the chicken wastes, the chicken poop we will be using to do the farming. So there's a place we have dug. So when we clean the chicken wastes, we dump them there. So we want to do African leafy vegetables, which are resistant to this drought, because sometimes you find it is really, really dusty and sunny in the rural communities. So this is our pride. We have African leafy vegetables, which government also sometimes they do supply to the people in the rural communities, so that we can increase the livelihoods. We can also increase the source of income to the people in the rural communities. So we want to empower, especially the women and youths, because you empower a woman, already that family is done. Like the groups we are working with, most of the husbands are fishermen. So you find they take a lot of time in the lake, not doing farming. So the burden of feeding the family is left for the women. So what have been inspiring me so much, and what made me to be where I am today, is that I hear the way you are talking about God, everything. I'm the one who have seen the hand of God. When I was young, I became blind for 1 full year when I was 7 years old. And now I can see. When I turned 12, I became deaf again for 1 full year. So those people, even in the Bible, those people who have been blind and deaf, they have special gifts in their lives. So sometimes, patience pays. Because patience pays, and when you are patient, sometimes these calamities we go through, what we pass through, humbles us. It makes you know that these are the hands of God. You are being sharpened, as you say. Yes, let us be like the tip of the spear. So you have become very sharp, so that when you want to do something. So my humble request is that, being that our communities, we are well structured and we know what we are doing, being that we have worked with the organization. We also, there's most of our community-based organizations have implemented projects with the World Bank. Like this chicken rearing, we are just doing a replication because it is something they have done before. So African vegetables, they have done it before. But food is not enough. There's still you still find people who go hungry. So we want to make sure that we can even supply food to schools, because we have boarding schools. We can even supply food to the hospitals. We can even supply food to the supermarkets. We can come up with our own cooperative society, which will help us do lots of things. And that's what came into our mind with our team to register a cooperative society. This will be the driving force. We will be our own supplier of the people. So the people will not be struggling to look for the market. We are the people who will be looking for their own market. And by God's grace, who knows that we might be even supplying the USA, Canada, with even eggs or even the African leafy vegetables, which are organic. Yes, which are organic, because most of we don't use fertilizers. Most of our food. One day when you come to Kenya, you will eat avocados, which are organic. In our farms, we have avocados, we have bananas, and we also have sweet potatoes. We have cassava. So all these organic food supply really helps people in the rural community. But our main challenge is that we still use the traditional way of farming, which is really hurting our food production. So if you can guide us, you can come to person, when you teach somebody something and he does it, it gives him or her that knowledge. Like when we told the Netherlands people, we want to empower these women. So we are training them on how to rear chicken, and they are seeing the chicks live. So this thing will really, even if we want to do mass production of the parapet that you are doing the measurements in the China. Yes, we have the technical, the TVETs, the technical colleges, whereby we can partner with them as an organization. It is also easier when you come as experts through the organizations like our organization, Kind Heart. You can be given special passport, whereby you don't go every now and then. You go to to look for visa. So you'll be given a special traveling passport.
Really?
You don't. You can get into Kenya anytime. You can because we did it. Yeah, we did it for the people from Netherlands, because every time they are coming to visit our project. So every time you want to come, anytime you want to come, you just produce that special visa. So you will be. It looks like an identity card. So you produce it. You don't need to apply for. So Kind Heart organization can help you with that. We write a letter to the Ministry of Immigration. We'll also write a letter to the NGO Coordination Board. And after that, they will give us a letter. So there are details they will want. They want something like the criminal record. It's in Kenya, we call it Certificate of Good Conduct. So that shows you can work or do business with the organizations. So when you come as an expert, they will allow you, they will give you that free so they will get a letter from the NGO board, which is our supervisor. And we will, when you get into the country, we take you to the Ministry of the Immigration Department with that letter. Yes, showing all your details.
Yes.
So this one will really make your work easier. When you want to come to Kenya, you don't need to apply for passport every now and then.
Oh boy, that's better than what I got in China. Oh boy, I love it. I'm gonna tell my wife. Two of us, want to go.
So when you come as experts to a country, you really get it's really
special.
It doesn't
status. Okay, wonderful.
If you come as a visitor, they will restrict your stay in Kenya. You can only stay for 3 months. But when you have that special pass, you can even be in Kenya for 2 years or 1 year, and then you have multiple entries.
Wow. I love it. That's what we need. Yeah.
Well, Mark, the first time that I built a real operating solar roof was at a chicken farm.
Yeah.
And I was using the waste from the chicken farm to grow. So it's and it was a chicken farm for eggs, right? It was an egg laying operation. So there, we love the aquaponics with fish, fish and fish and veg. But chickens are a wonderful alternative to this, completely equally significant and producing really abundance of food. It really is. So we'll definitely follow up on this idea, which you're already doing. So definitely have that explore further, in that direction. So the longbow house can house the chickens, and they can go in, they can go out, they can go in, but they will nest, right? They will nest inside because it's a good environment.
Yeah.
Always protected, right, from whatever is happening outside. And you can grow the leafy vegetables with the sandponics. They'll grow abundantly, and the water is conserved, right? The water is the key. So this is why that and the leafy plants, they emit lots of water, the transpiration, and we recover this, right? We harvest that water that the plants are producing, fresh, clean water from the air, So people ask, well, why will you need a greenhouse, kind of building in a tropical, in a hot climate? I say, well, it's because the water. We want to collect that water. We never lose that water. When you grow out extensive in the field, of course you're losing that water both to the atmosphere and to the ground. But this is the technology. So we'll look at that. But that is what's operating, within the system. So when we say there's technology, this technology has never been seen before. This is invention. These are my inventions. Only in places where I've implemented projects, people see this, and you're harvesting this clean water. And by the way, it's quite a lot of clean water. So anyway, that I just wanted to fit that in. So your chicken operation can also harvest this water, right? Because we combine the animal with the plants, with the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, the bacterial, the fungi, we have the mushroom, we have the algae. That's the whole system, ecological regenerative practices. And this is what will make the difference. Make even in the drought, even with we can move into the Sahara, the Sahel, and we can bring this to 100 million people in Africa suffering under the Sahara in the Sahel regions.
Wow. Yes, I just realized, the temperature there, it's right, the climate, dry, right? Hot and dry. That's that's because but Mark mentioned, that he can, African can produce food, fresh food, to feed the world.
So much.
Oh boy. Yeah, indeed, that clicks, that clicks in me. So anyway, that's wonderful. Yes. Okay. Great.
Yeah, another thing you can do, sometimes like what the Netherlands guys did, they came and did due diligence, due diligence, see the land, you see where the chicken rearing is going to take place, so that like we have a family which is coming from Poland. They are preparing to come and visit. You first of all do the visit, you see, is it feasible for us to do a project here? To do a 2 to 3 weeks due diligence to know, are these people structured? Can they handle this? So that when you go back, you have the picture of what you want to do on the ground. So that due diligence works better. We did it with the Germans. We did it with the people from the Netherlands and even the guys from the Norway. So now even the Polish. So they came, they saw what we are doing, how the community people are organized. And then when they went back, they say, oh, now can you start with this? So community ownership matters a lot. When these people own their project, like me now, I'm in my house, but in the community, the chicks are being looked after. So that community ownership, so people come in groups, they meet, this being that we are the people who know them. So we look for communities who meet regularly, because without meeting regularly, you cannot do something together. So find these people, they meet like every Saturday, they meet. And they do community, they do table banking. After doing table banking, they say, oh, after every week we do 100 shillings or 200 shillings. So these are the people who have been brought together by one thing, live in one area. One thing, they're also, the group has brought them together. They're registered. There are things that they're doing together, like this chicken rearing, it has brought them together. We also have community-based organizations. They have bank accounts, so that when we have a project, with us, we act like the supervisors. We oversee what they are doing. So the ownership belongs to them, and you find they like it. But when the ownership becomes to our hand, you find they will say, oh, even this thing doesn't belong to us. Why do we bother? So you make sure that everything you do is the ownership is on their side, and you'll see tremendous things happening. So due diligence, if you want to come to Kenya, you come first and see, can these people do it? And then when you go back to Canada, I can do, even if you want me to invite you tomorrow, I can do it. Invite you, come,
oh boy,
you come and see.
Yes, that's open up opportunity. I think it's Canada. It's wintertime, so cold here, right? I want to go to a warm place. Where is that?
Welcome,
Africa.
Welcome to Kisumu. Welcome to Kisumu.
Wow. Anyway, that's wonderful.
Because when an organization like ours invites you, you get your visa within 2 days.
Really? Oh, wonderful. Okay. I'm planning that. I'm going to talk to my wife, Margaret, right away. We can have a holiday in Africa. Winter holiday.
All the people who have visited Kenya, they are, Kenya is a country whereby I don't know what happens, because everybody who has visited Kenya becomes a king. One person,
Okay.
When Obama visited Kenya, when he went back, he became the president.
Okay.
When the current pope visited Kenya, when he went back, he became the pope. Again, when King Charles visited Kenya, when he went back,
he became king.
Another one, when the king of Netherlands, currently the king of Netherlands.
Yes,
the king of Netherlands. Yes, the king of Netherlands was a pilot in Kenya. He's now the king.
Oh boy!
So when you come,
I'll be the prime minister of Canada. Yes, why not?
Why not?
Okay. I just recently thought about, running for prime minister. Instead of, letting them to rule, right? Why not, us, right? It's our turn, right? Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. I love it. So,
All right.
I'm gonna talk to Margaret right away. Yeah. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
We do have the CEDA, the Canadian International Development Agency.
Yeah.
And I had I think it was three or four of those
Yeah.
what they call them exploration funded, they fund the exploration activity, like what Mark's saying, where you go and
Really?
you look, and of course that was a long time ago, and it wasn't especially about my technology at that. In those days, I was also doing tissue culture. I don't know if you know the micropropagation is very important as well. So I was doing that science at the time. That was in the early 1990s. Anyway, we will.
Okay. Wow.
We should talk with CEDA.
Yeah.
And
you made the connection.
mushroom.
Yeah.
Currently, what you said, mushroom, we have been, you see,
mushroom.
Right now, mushroom is a hot cake.
Yeah.
And the people, like now, food security. And due to this diabetes, you are being told don't eat meat, don't eat what. So mushroom is the source of protein. If we embark on that, we can even export mushroom to Canada, China, and anywhere in the world. So, and even avocado from Kenya is the best. Pineapple from Kenya is the best. So most of our produce are organic.
Yeah.
So talk to Margaret, talk to CEDA.
Yeah.
And then let's put a while. Due diligence is always good. It makes you understand where you are heading to.
Yes.
Because when you come with a project, you get confused. You don't know what you want to do first. So when you come like a visitor, I invite you, this is a family. I'm inviting them to come and see our projects in Kisumu. Like the German, that's what I always do. But when I invite you as a friend. If I invite you as an organization, kind of will invite you as a friend. But if we invite you as an organization, it delays. You find they delay your visa. But when I write, you are a friend, you are coming as a friend, there is a form I will fill for you. What they want. I will fill where you will stay, where you will, the place you will be, because we are only 15 minutes from the airport. So 15 minutes from the airport, we pick you, we take you where you are, and then we give you the itinerary. Of if you itinerary for 3 weeks, we will take you to each and every women group, youth group, people with disabilities, in the rural community, in the urban informal settlements. So you have the mind. Because they always say a visitor is the one who sees the cobweb in the houses they visit. So you will see the cobwebs we have, you will see the opportunities we have, you will also see the challenges we are facing. You will be going to dusty places, you will be going to cold places, but not as cold as those you are. With us, 23 degrees, we term is as cold.
Oh, 23. That's optimum. That's the okay, great. Oh, wow. I'm glad to learn everything, from Mark. That you really, truly know what is there. Yeah, working with local. That's wonderful.
You just come, you tour Lake Victoria, you tour the islands in Lake Victoria, you get to know what, but when you come with a project, you get confused. We don't know, do you have to follow the project, or do you have to know what these people in the community want? So when you come as a visitor, first of all, we take you to those communities, and then we'll say, oh, I loved that community. Can we assist them? So that's what we do. So you first of all come and visit and see the way we work. You will also sit in our office. We tell you how we operate. You meet our board members. After meeting our board members, you will also meet the women groups we work with, youth groups we work with. We'll also take you to the authorities. If it is Ministry of Agriculture, we'll take you there, because we have to work with the government. So working with the government is that, yes. From there, we ourselves, after you giving us the concept, we will come up with a concept expressing our interest, how we want to work. So that interest of expressing, we'll also translate it that, okay, this is the budget, you have to go do it this way, this way, this way. Can we proceed with this one, this pilot? Pilot project should be very, very small, so that you will understand our way of operation. You will also understand your way of operation, so that you'll also tell us, okay, these are the technical colleges. Those people who are doing handworks. We can partner with them, ask the government, so that when we want to connect, do the welding of the parapoids or the greenhouses, they help us. Yes. Yeah. Under your supervision. So when you come as an expert. So you can stay as long as you wish. When we when we give you a special pass, and you can come anytime you want.
Wow. That's wonderful. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Africa. Why start from Africa? You know. Yeah. Thank you.
I think that's and I think, you know, Africa is well recognized now by China.
Yes.
As the market, as the connection for you know, mutual prosperity, because Africa economy is going to be the greatest booming economy in the world. You know that. So you know, and I think it's a really good, strong connections.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good for me. I mean, to join this meeting, to learn all the facts, and all the privileges, right? We need, when I was in China, I asked for special, right, privilege, you know, but we didn't get, you know, sadly, you know, we didn't get that privilege. So even, you know, I'm a Chinese myself, because the whole, I see a tendency that China is following the US, you know, going the other way, you know what I mean? Not the right way. I'm not afraid of talking about this, even though I'm a Chinese, but I know what is the right way, right? We all know what is the right way, because the Holy Spirit, right, tell us, you know, it's so obvious, right? So maybe this could be a turning point for myself, you know, that I reconnect with China in a, you know, through Africa, right? And you know, so that we understand the whole situation. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I'm going to talk to Margaret right away. We probably will maybe change our plan, right? You know, to for example, work in China and in the summer, right? And work in Africa in the winter. How's that?
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
I think that's a stronger plan. I think that's better plan than Canada. You know, I mean,
Canada too.
The dynamic is real and it's strong. In the West, you know, Canada doesn't know where it's going. USA is lost. You know, Europe is, you know, has the history, you know, which is, you know, shameful history. And,
Okay. 1/3 in China, 1/3 in Africa, and 1/3 in Canada. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Or maybe it's 10% in Canada, but anyway.
Okay. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, 10%. Yeah. Until we reach to the, you know, that stage, you know, then Canada said, we welcome you back.
Yes,
okay.
That's right.
We want you to be the prime minister.
Yeah, we'll see when that happens.
You know what, Aubrey, like your inventions, the videos have been following in the YouTube. So when you come up with your ideas and we partner with the technical colleges in the rural communities. So let's say we want to do production in, we have counties. We have 47 counties, but our organization is working in the 3 counties. So we can do production in one county in Kisumu, another one in Homa Bay, another one in Siaya. So those, when we partner with the technical colleges, so you only give them your skills. So you become also like a teacher that we want to. So this will also enhance your long stay in Kenya. So because you have brought your expertise, so I'll send you through the WhatsApp all the requirements if you want to have that special pass. So that special pass, our organization can help you apply. So when you apply, when you are outside, it becomes very expensive and tedious. So when you have those documents ready, you send them to me, and then I request that on your behalf through the ministry, the immigration department. So when you land in the country, I go personally with you through the NGO coordination board, and then they will, with all documents that you have, and then they will just give you that special pass.
Okay, good.
Doesn't take long.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You can come into Kenya wherever you want. You sleep wherever you want. You go back how you want, and you can also do the knowledge enhancement to the people of the rural communities. Yes,
I definitely need that.
If you want to learn Chinese, I can teach you how to speak and write Chinese.
Thank you. I also need that.
Okay, lots of things to do. Okay.
Is that Marissa has joined us?
Is it?
Yes, I'm here. I've been in the background hearing, but I also have my 4-hectare project in Kenya, and it just sounds like these gentlemen are wonderful. I will be coming on the camera shortly. I've just been multitasking with meetings. Sorry, I'm late. You guys are a wonderful group, though, and Aubrey, thank you for everything.
Oh, yes.
Same, Richard. Thank you.
I'll just say, in Canada, we've been saying that we're not, I don't have my hopes high, and I'm a Canadian. I'm 74. This is my country, and my hopes are not high for Canada, but my hopes are in the indigenous communities of Canada. And Marissa is a young business indigenous woman. And is a great leader in her own community. And we anticipate in 2026 our activity in Canada with her First Nation group tribe in Ontario. So there
the
will
Caldwell
be
First Nation.
Caldwell.
They're the last ones to receive their federal reparations from the government. So we have lots of opportunity and money. It's just about our approach with the community, but they are in the beginning stages of developing the community. So it's a great time for us to build relationships with them. And we're actually interested in building culturally appropriated structures with our technology in the form of longhouses. So I give thanks for this meeting, even as it's all part of strategy meeting before I approach the community and the band council.
Marissa, we recorded this, so you'll be able to catch up on the whole conversation. And we'll do the same. We'll do the same everywhere. Like you say, Mark, a pilot project. That's what the LifePOD is especially suited. For a pilot project. Can be done with a family, can be done at a school, can be done at anywhere, an orphanage, wherever you feel is the most impact, and also perhaps the most reach, where we reach people, where people can see the technology and observe, we want to go immediately to the functionality
Yeah.
And that's a due diligence, that's our due diligence.
That's right.
So, that we do have something that is going to improve, all of those, those goals. We set these goals. So how do we generate good water, pure water? How do we conserve it? How do we regenerate it? And how can we live and live better in a community? What kind of shelter, what kind of structures, what kind of food production methods? IVAS, IAVS, and those sandponics, and then of course all the permaculture. What you're doing, the horticulture, the orchards and fruit, the silviculture, tree culture, and whatever brings, restoring the ecosystems. And one way we restore ecosystem is we retreat. We can feed ourselves from much less. We don't need so much space, We're taking all of the land and we're just destroying it with our current agricultural practices.
Yeah.
We need to generate alternatives to this, which means our footprint can become much smaller and we'll have abundance of food. We don't need all this land being exploited for human life support. No, what we need is to minimize our footprint so ecologies can actually restore and return. And of course, the wildlife, right? We want wilding should also be happening. I think this is the true spirit of humanity now, is to become to nurture nature as we go forward, so that a real wildlife, some people say, oh, we should be stewards of the land. I say, no, God is the steward,
That's right.
We maybe we're co-stewards of the land, but we should not be there dominating all of this.
No.
We have a place within its creation, and we don't put our footprint over the whole planet, right? That's not God's plan. So so that's part of it, is that we will find that we can be very intensive and very successful in feeding ourselves. That's not the biggest problem that we have, actually, right? That's actually the first step to achieve that, and to know that we can achieve it. And as we say, there's no excuse for hunger. Our plan is not to reduce hunger. Our plan is to end hunger.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
And show that we can live in abundance, even in the footprint of our own dwellings. We could feed ourselves, because of the way we build, we build these dwellings. So that is the future that we're going to explore. And as we do it, we get our freedom from the multinational oppression of technology, that is actually still functioning to yes, oppress and exploit. It's the legacy of the plantation economy of centuries now. And so that was never, far from where we should have been practicing our faith, our spiritual understanding. We've gone far away from where we should be. So, it's a huge corrective challenge now, and it'll take generations, right? It's like generations, I'm sure, to heal the planet and get our communities back, to not in a way, not back, but forward, forward to, well, I do think it is the promised kingdom, on earth as it is in heaven. That is the heavenly way of living, which is where we're going. So we're not going back to anything. We're going forward to a promised heavenly constitution and way of life on the planet here that God created to live together with the whole of life, right? So
That's
the whole of life, and the indigenous people understand this, and Africans are indigenous, but the Western world separated itself from its natural history. Has gone far, as I say, far astray, far from the path that we should be on. So anyway, all of us come together now, with a common sense, human intelligence together.
Yes.
And we will correct these problems. We'll get the right answers, and that will build this future of abundance that everyone will be healthy, and well, and in a good relationship with everyone. The relationship is a relationship of love.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's easy to say,
Yeah.
It's easy maybe to do.
Yeah. With if we work together, it's easier to do. Love each other, that's that's joy, right? Heavenly joy already. Helping each other.
Well, maybe that's a good closing, huh?
Yes.
At this for a little while, and I'm so encouraged. I'm so happy today, looking at the year coming and having the energy, that we have here together. It's going to be amplified as we go forward.
Yes.
It's going to be strong, incredibly strong.
Okay, Marissa, we're gonna close pretty soon. So you want to say something?
Yes, I'm here, and I'm thankful, very thankful for everybody. I was just, I can come on the camera and say hello, introductions. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. So yes, I'm up here in Canada. We're looking at building relationships with the Caldwell First Nation and going through the treaties. Because as Richard has said, it's not been easy for since the entirety of his inventions, inaugurations. So my final attempt is to go through some treaties and get the First Nations to partner with us.
Yes,
great.
And I'm looking forward to having another meeting with you gentlemen again. And I do have projects in Kenya and Africa and globally abroad. So my main point is to connect the Underground Railroad and connect it to Polaris to North Star, which is where I'm calling from today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great to have you here today.
Yes, I do value you guys' time, and if we must close out, that's totally fine for today.
All right. So, and we'll try for a regular Saturday morning.
Yes.
For us, morning. For me, it's 10 a.m. For Aubrey, it's 7 a.m.
Yeah, this is a good time.
You guys in Africa, late afternoon. Yes, and China, I don't know. China is going to be
China 10 p.m.
10. Okay, so that
10 p.m. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
China on the
but we're
phone.
gonna have another meeting in Chinese, so that's a separate time. So anyway, so I'm joining both so that I can lead both. And then we'll start from there.
Yes.
And then yeah, I think that will help our work in China as well. I think working in Africa, that's really, I mean, that's a really the right direction. We have to, really, to help the humanity, right, to get up on their, on our foot, right, correctly, not the upside down. I feel the whole humanity is upside down, twisted, like but we need to, the upside up and the downside down, and then we can truly, have our foot on the ground, right? Doing the work, doing the things that we should do. Yeah. Why you put your hood on?
I'm cold. It's cold. It's
Okay.
cold in Canada.
Yeah. Yes. Let's all go to Africa together.
I'm gonna go out for a walk. I'm gonna
Sure.
I'm gonna take some video so you can all see how cold it is here.
Oh yeah.
Share it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so much for today. Mark?
Marisa,
yeah.
Marisa, when you are in Kenya, kindly come and eat egg from our farm.
Yes, if you look up the Profit One Reward Foundation, the Soweto slum is what I'm developing. I've been sitting on the board there for the last 3 years or so, with the introduction through Richard, and it's been very successful. We've launched many programs, community centers, meal programs.
Yeah,
But,
I think that's
just,
in Kampala, right? It's in the city.
It's Soweto, yeah, the slum there.
Oh, okay, Soweto. Okay.
Yeah, with Profit, Profit.
Oh yeah, sorry, not Kampala. That's Uganda, right? Yeah, and so we'll get some city, urban, and rural, also, collaborations going, because that will be addressing other urgencies in the urban environment as well. But let's leave it there for now today. There's so much to explore. We will continue, and not only on the Saturday. I think this Saturday will be a kind of a catching up and organizing sessions. During the week, we're going to be very active, right? All the time. And we have the groups on X, on Twitter X. We have with Sir Anas, so we have the others also. We'll be introducing those people like Glenn and some leaders, that are engaged in Africa. We have collaborations. Yeah, there will be many collaborations that I think will get to catalyze, getting pulled together, right? If we can just create more unified approach to pushing on breakthroughs first, get
perfect choice of word, Richard. Unity in the communities.
Yes. And action in global unison is the only way we save the planet. We must find this way that people join in. It's not each NGO doing its own thing. It's not each community doing, something, because we need a more effective, efficient action if we're going to save people.
Yeah.
Really, get the right things applied as quickly as possible. And that's also due diligence, right? That's testing. The more that something can go widespread adoption, the more that is then, becomes trusted, right? That's all about people understanding what is going to save them from hunger, from famine, possibly from heat wave, from different situations that are all becoming a crisis. So this is where this unity and action can be more effective. And anyway, though, that hopefully emerges right out of our consultation, out of our consensus, out of our coming together and testing the different proposals, see which ones can really take an impact, have the most impact quickest. So we'll get there.
Yeah.
And we'll be a forum, right? We'll create a forum for such important discussion and for action plans.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
See you next week. See you during the week.
Yeah. Mark, thank you for your invitation. I'm seriously consider that. Yeah, going to Africa probably will be my first step before going back to China. Okay. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay,
All right.
great.
Bye for
See you
now.
all. Yeah. Bye.